Right, and let's get this underway, get things shared out, get going. Bear with me 2 seconds. Let's get going and welcome, episode 13 of the SWA. And we're going to kick this things off with a one-on-one women's division match featuring Atomi Zuki and Eve Guerin. Atomi Zuki so far undefeated in singles competition. Can she claim another victim on her path to glory, trying to chase after the gold here? Or she'll be coming to a grounding halt when she meets Eve Guerin. Eve so far only managing 1 victory and 4 losses, but she did claim her victory over a former women's champion while she held the belt. So that's Eve Guerin's only positive note so far this season, that she has already beaten a champion. Well, Atomi Zuki, believe her record is now 5-0 after beating Gemma McAllister, the current women's champion, last week at short notice. So the question is, can she carry on that vein of form, or does Eve Guerin have her number? As always, the women's KO and Iron Skull challenge is open and good to go. Let's get down to the ring. As always, we're coming from Glasgow, Scotland. And the following match is scheduled for 1 fall. Introducing first. She stands in at 5 feet 5 inches, weighing in at 125 pounds. From Seoul, South Korea, she is Atomi Zuki, the undefeated women's wrestler of SWA. So can she keep her form going? Let's take a look. That's right, Atomi Zuki 5-0, currently chasing Angelita Nightwalker, who is taking a leave of absence at the moment, being restricted by our medical team, no longer allowed to compete. Just as I said that, she's arrived in the arena, look. But coming down now, standing in at 5 feet 9 inches tall, 207 pounds. Hailing from Detroit, Michigan, USA. A member of Ruthless Incorporated, she is Eve Guerin. So Eve Guerin and Atomi Zuki both have claimed victories over champions. Atomi Zuki, can she keep the vein of form, the undefeated streak alive? Here we go, Wee Jimmy, ring that bell and hear it down one-on-one and straight out the gate, the monkey flip from Eve Guerin. Eve now bringing Atomi up, kick to the mid, no, the leg caught, spun around, big judo-like throw, and over the shoulder she goes. Eve now on one knee, Atomi, whoa, smashing that face against the canvas. Don't like the cute little bunny ears for you. Atomi Zuki is deadly in the ring. But there's the counter with the DDT there by Eve Guerin. Looking for the low kick. Taking the legs away and a running knee shot to the chest. Knife edge chop rolled out of the way by Atomi Zuki. Big knee lift though as Eve came running in. Scooped up, nope, slips out the back door. Kick to the hamstring, kick to the midsection. Rolling her around there, tossing her over onto her back. Again, Atomi rolling away from Eve Guerin, quick to get in there, grabbing her by the scruff of the neck. Lead the head, the body will follow, but that kick to the midsection caught the big lariat, throwing her whole body weight behind it, taking her down, and here's the cockiness. The Detroit muscle dropped on the chest there, driving her right into the chest, and again dropping it down into Tomizuki. There's the backdrop suplex and a little nip up, showing how agile she can truly be. Down for the pin, and realistically she hooked the leg. Give her some credit, but taking out a woman who's 5-0 with just a backdrop suplex, well, better luck next time. Tossed across the ring there by a hair though goes Eve Guerin, now being dragged up to her feet by a hair. Fisherman brainbuster. I thought that's your girlfriend that's late, or should I say your wife? Or is that a different subject? Brought up to the feet now. Big forearm smash. Atomi going for the Fujiwara armbar, close to the ropes. Eve Guerin managing to roll her away through. Picked up a spine buster, planting Eve Guerin down there. Atomi though with a forearm to Eve Guerin as she's out on the ring apron, bringing her up, using the strength and a big exploder suplex into the ring, bringing Eve Guerin in the hard way there. And there you see her again, throwing all that body weight behind that lariat, taking her Tomizuki down. Big European uppercut, staggering her back. Holy shit, what a knee shot there. But Eve Guerin coming back with one of her own. And there you see, dropping that Detroit muscle right into the chest again. Now trying to stomp a hole in the chest of Tomizuki. Bringing her up now. Scooped up, but no, Tomizuki slips out the back door, pushes her away, comes running in, shoots the legs from underneath her. Now turning to this crowd, trying to get them fired up. Crawl into the corner, what thought could be safety, but there's the boot across the throat, that high heel placed across the throat of Eve Guerin. Now helping her up, there's a snapmare, using her assets, look, or should I just say using her ass. A little wind up and a big booty shot to the face of Eve. Helped up now, shoots in, no, sidestep, kick to the back of the calf. Comes running in, the momentum taking her all the way over the top rope. There's the big forearm, and again, it looks like Eve's going to be brought into the ring the hard way. Eve helped up to her feet again. Atomi, big left hand there by Eve Guerin. Caught her off guard, but there's the boots into the chest. Pushing Atomi away, shoots in with a knee shot, swing and a miss. Russian leg sweep, now looking to stretch her out. Wee Jimmy keeping a close eye on Eve, but there she is, getting that arm up, helping herself free, and now there's the punches to the head, and eventually she's out. Snap suplex, taking it Atomi hard onto her back there, helping her up onto her feet again, grabbing her by the wrist, big forearm right into the jaw. Atomi now snaps her over again and making her kiss her ass. Really putting some stink on this final one. There it is. A real booty shot to the face. Rolling to the floor goes Eve. Atomi quick to chase after those step up. No, back elbow shot by Eve Guerin, catching her before she can launch up onto her feet. Off the knees, big hair pull, face buster, and a stomp down into the chest. Dragged her around, no, knee shot into the skull. Eve now has her up for the gory bomb. Is that enough to get Eve a second victory under her belt? Let's find out. There's the leg hooked. Wee Jimmy for the 1, the 2. Oh my god. Tomizuki getting the shoulder up just in time, but it doesn't look like Eve's finished with her yet, because here she comes again, rolling her up, The Billy Goat's curse. And Atomi Zuki and her world are hurt now. Being stretched out. And he reaches back, pulls the leg from underneath her. There's the Irish whip into the ropes. Shoots the leg and nope, the boot into the chest. Atomi forced back by Eve. Kick to the midsection. Double underhook. Spinning out suplex there. And as for the call on Father's Day, there's the 1, the 2, and a kick out on 2. Sorry. What Kyron did or didn't do for me is none of your damn business. I ain't receiving no spice rack or macaroni art to put on the wall, that's for sure. But happy Father's Day to one and all. Whether you be a dad, whether you be a stepdad, whether you be a... Oh shit, the referee just took a right hand to the head there from Eve. Guardian, foster parent, whatever. Single mums doing it for themselves. Single fathers doing it for themselves. Happy Father's Day, one and all. Atomi now dragged out of the corner after taking that pounding. There's the 2. And again, Atomi kicking out. Atomi up onto her feet quicker though. Irish whip into the ropes goes Eve Guerin. Shoots for the leg. No, Eve working the arm now. Letting Atomi get up and wrenching on that arm. Elbow shot across the back and a drop kick right on the button. Down goes Atomi Zuki and her perfect record in danger now. The Detroit Muscle setting her up for the Billy Goat's curse yet again. Atomi Zuki straight out. Low kick, elbow shot to the back, neck breaker over the knee. Helped up onto the feet, scooped up on the shot, no, slipping out the back door, inverted DDT. And Eve Guerin now back in control. There's a stomp down into the midsection. The stomp, oh look at this, flexing out, showing off as Eve Guerin thinking she's got this all sealed up. Being brought up to the feet now, goes Atomi, scooped up, backdrop suplex. And there's Atomi doing the smart thing, rolling to the floor. Getting a little bit of breathing room here. Scooped up on the shoulders now, Atomi Zuki drops her down. Electric chair position into the German suplex. We saw her put away the champ last week. Here we go, there's the 1, the 2, and 3. Atomi Zuki remains undefeated. She is now 6-0. And with Angelita taking a momentary leave of absence due to a medical condition, Atomi Zuki well and truly securing that second spot really. So that's Atomi Zuki now up onto 32.5 points with a record of 6-0. Thanks to this victory right here. Eve Guerin dropping down just to 5 points with a record of 1-4. That one victory over the former champion Molly Shamrock. Just can't compete at the moment though with Atomi Zuki, and well, I don't think many women can. She's taken out 6 of the women's roster here on SWA. And let's face it, that's well over half, or that is over half of the women's roster currently on SWA. Just confirm right now. That is right, okay. The Heathen versus Bastage in a backstage brawl for the Iron Skull title. As always, Bastage on the hunt for it, looking to be Mr. 100. But the Heathen seem to have his number over the past 2 episodes. Once at Three Lions Wrestling and again at Red Dragon Wrestling, the Heathen walked away with the belt. Question is, can he do it again? But here we go, Bastage and the Heathen are one-on-one. A little meeting of the Baldies. Scooped up, tossed straight into the wall goes the Bastage. Back and forth with the right hands and a big shin kick, taking their legs from underneath the Heathen now. Helped up to the feet, comes the Heathen. Knife edge chop, lighting his chest up, and again being slapped from pillar to post with the slaps across the chest from the Bastage. Don't forget, Ivy Pine is our women's KO champion at this moment. So any women looking to stand up to Ivy Pine to take the belt, you know the way to do it. Contact Miss Jones via Twitter, via Skype for the opportunity. There's Bastage though, taking a back elbow shot right between the eyes, and now wound up and thrown down the hallway he goes. The wind up, the throw, and into the crates goes Heathen. Overhand right blocked. There's a big forearm kick to the midsection block, but there's Bastage with a forearm of his own. Now the wind up and the throw. Oh, Heathen managing to stop himself, but catching the right hand from Bastage again. Grabbed up by the scruff of the neck. Face first into the crate. Club and blow over the back, missed. Grabbed by the scruff of the neck and led down the hallway. There's the elbow shots into the midsection. And again, working his way free is the Bastage. Big right hand. Blocked. Bitch slap across the chops. Grabbed up. Rolled up. Big gut shot. No, blocked. Gut shot again, no, by Bastage. Jumping neck breaker takes down the Heathen, but the Heathen straight back up on his feet. They'll wind up the throw, and hard into the wall goes the Bastage. And now down the hallway. Bastage managing to stop himself from falling over, but a big forearm rocking his jaw, kick to the mid, over, leg caught, sweeping the legs from underneath the Heathen now, picking him up, overhand right blocked, Cobra clutch, Uranagi slam, driving the Heathen hard into the floor, but he's quick back up to his feet. You know, Pete Walls worked him in the dungeon, he's used to pain. There's the elbow shot to the top of the knee, big forearm blocked. And another forearm block, big overhand left there by the Heathen, rocking the jaw, and oh no, here comes the Nutcracker. And the Bastage is now your Iron Skull champion again. So congratulations to the Bastage. We'll update that in a minute while we set up for our next match. So here we go, right. Bastage now on 103 points, and that's no way down to anything but his Iron Skull persistence, where he is now 12-9 with his record. The Heathen, well, unfortunate for him, losing that match now, down to 38 points. And his Iron Skull record is none other than 6-6. But that's not what we're here for now. We're here about the Prince on the Throne versus the Shmoo. And well, this match, The prince on the throne, well, should we really be calling him the king on the throne, as he sits high above the super heavyweight division of the SWA. That's right, he is your super heavyweight champion. But how well would he fare against the 400-pound eating machine, the shaving Sasquatch, the SWA? He'll look to take him to the summit before crashing him down and walking out the back to the buffet line once again. We've just got to be careful with that elbow, that spinning elbow shot that the prince on the throne likes to hit. The following match is a singles match in the super heavyweight division, and this match is scheduled for one fall. Introducing first, coming down to the ring at 6 feet 2 inches tall, 361 pounds. He's your reigning super heavyweight champion of the SWA, hailing from Austin, Texas, USA. He's the Prince of the Throne, Ryan Matthews. The glass jaw effect. Will that rock the SWA to sleep? Would he be able to put that 400-pounder down? We know that Jaws used to a heavy workout in the buffet line. Is it made of glass though? Well, guess we'll find out soon enough. A member of Alpha, one of 2 singles champions, the other one being Demented O'Connolly, the heavyweight champ. But let's bring on his opponent now. Making his way down to the ring, standing in at 7 feet tall. Oh, hanging at a whopping 400 pounds. By way of Pittsburgh, USA, he's the shaving Sasquatch of the SWA. The SWA striking it alone this season, no tag team partner to back him up. He likes to make quick work of his opponents so he can get back to eating at the buffet table. But let's take a look at their records now as these two meet. Ryan Matthews currently with a 3 wins, 1 loss record. The SWA currently 2-2. So the question is, can the SWA put down the king of the super heavyweights of SWA? That's a giant gap to close, but the SWA with a victory here will sink his teeth into almost second position. Wee Jimmy rings that bell, the ring reinforced specially for this match, sent up into the air but landing on his feet, and a big headbutt there to the SWA, tossing him into the corner now. Ryan Matthews showing his strength, tossing 400 pounds across the ring like a big sack of potatoes. And there's a club and blow to follow up. Now from behind, half and half suplex. The SWA being ragdolled early on. But there's the big frying pan chop. Comes running in and just bounces off the shoulders of Ryan Matthews there. Got the smaller frame of the two, but don't let that fool you. He just took the SWA down as he came running in, that 400-pound bulldozer. Helped up onto the feet now. Tossed across the ring though goes Ryan Matthews, and a big boot into the ribs to follow up. Big right hand to the... Oh, Ryan Matthews not happy about that right hand to the jaw. Grabbing the Shmoo by the back of the neck, tossing him into the corner now. Do-si-do, around we go, and there's the big gut. No, the knee lift by Ryan Matthews. A sling blade taking down the Shmoo. Here he comes again, raining down the shots with that Lufest press. Helped up onto the feet now, the Shmoo. Big Mongolian chop blocked. Kick to the midsection. The Shmoo now, what's he looking for here? Up on the shoulders, the big power bomb driving Ryan Matthews down. And there he is crawling for the corner now. But the Shmoo not giving him a moment's rest. The boot in the chest. How you doing, Goddess, Mythic, Angelita, Jake Bagwell, Ryan Matthews and many, many more. Welcome, welcome. And there's the jaw being rocked, and now look at him slapping the shit out of the Shmoo, ending with that big Mongolian chop, driving him down into the canvas. And with Ryan Matthews now, he's climbing the ropes, he's posted up on top. Shmoo laid out in the splash zone. There's the moonsault. It connects the leg hook straight away, down for the 1 and the 2, and a kick out on 2. Big bear hug locked in, but the Shmoo located too close to the ropes there. Helped up onto his feet now. Ducked under. Big lariat though by the Shmoo. Takes him down, and a stomp down into the head following quickly. Pull back, nope. Ryan Matthews breaking himself free to kick. Oh, the glass jaw effect. It could be over right there. There's the 1, the 2. And 3. Ryan Matthews puts the Shaven Sasquatch to sleep with that glass jaw effect, and it's all over. And that is your super heavyweight champion right there. Well played. Congratulations, Ryan Matthews, on the victory. 46 points now, well and truly out in the lead, and a 4-1 record. The Shmoo now 2 and 3 and dropping down to 6 points. He isn't quite bottom of the division yet. There he is, taking a celebration. Congratulations to our super heavyweight champ on claiming yet another victory here. Ryan Matthews currently going on a bit of a journey of himself. Check out his channel. You obviously see him in the chat there. Check him out. See what's going down. But we're going to move right along because we've got another match to come. And another one featuring a heavy amount of alpha. So we have Demented, and he's going one-on-one with his tag team partner. So let's take a look at this match right here. Demented, the reigning heavyweight champion of SWA. Caleb James. Well, these two brothers will meet head to head. The diamond in the rough looking to steal the shine away from the MILF loving Demented. But question is, does Caleb James have what it takes to avoid that all-important deadly kapow kick of the MILF lover? Or is it going to be a dirty double dipping by Demented for victory here? As these two members of Alpha go head to head. A guaranteed Alpha win. Well, you're not fucking wrong there. One of these two members of Alpha is going to steal the victory. Or do we end up with a dirty draw? Let's take a look at the moment with their records. Demented with a record of 6 wins, 1 loss, and 1 draw. His opponent Caleb James currently with 1 win, 2 losses to his name is in singles competition. But here we go, making his way down to the ring first in this match of the heavyweight division, scheduled for 1 fall. He stands in at 6 feet 1 inch, weighing in at 245 pounds. Hailing from Pittsburgh, USA, the SWA heavyweight champion, the MILF-loving, chicken nut dipping, demented O'Connolly. So congratulations on becoming that heavyweight champ. Caleb James though, looking to steal the shine away maybe from his brother of Alpha. This is always going to happen. Teammates are always going to have to go head to head. And here he comes. He stands in at 6 feet 5 inches. Weighing in at 266 pounds. Hailing from Fort Wayne, Indiana, USA, the diamond in the rough, Caleb James. Caleb with a 1-2 record in singles action. Unsuccessful challenges for the Iron Skull, and unsuccessful in trying to claim the King of the North title. Question is, does he have what it takes to beat his partner? Remember, if he can manage to beat the champ, he'll pick up some bonus points to his ranks, which are, well, all important right now, as he sits 3rd from bottom in the division. Sitting in 2nd place is Alex Wolf, another member of Alpha. But close behind him is Matt Outlaw. So this division wide open at the moment. Nobody out of reach except the champ. Milking it just for all it's worth. There he is, Caleb James, finally in the damn ring. Boy, Jimmy rings that bell, and here we go, straight out with the collar and elbow type. Caleb James grabbing the arm lock into the hammer lock now. Demented though slips through into the Fujiwara armbar. Like, these two know each other very well, both members of Alpha. There's the drop kick to the knee. Not only that, tag and trios partners. There's the spin back kick. Mid kick into the ropes we go, jumps over the top. And again, the diving cross body, taking down the Caleb James there. Stiff kick into the back now. Kick to the midsection of the leg caught. Ducked under. Kick to the back of the skull of Demented. Helped up onto his feet now. Big snapmare over though. Now going to look to work on the arm is Caleb, but Demented fighting his way up to his feet. Big forearm rocking the jaw of Caleb James. But there's the gut wrench suplex taking him over. Overhand right blocked with the gut shot by Demented. Now whipping Caleb into the ropes, pops him up, big spine on the pine action there, the spine buster, driving Caleb James into the canvas. Working him over the palm strikes, back heel kick, overhead kick into the forehead of Caleb James. Grabbing him up by the ankle, now working the knee. We saw him with the drop kick to the knee earlier on, now he's following it up with the punches. Demented now, kick, no, the leg caught. Big suplex toss and Demented across the ring there. Both men on the outside now. Caleb James scoops him up onto the shoulders quickly. Oh! Dumping him back first onto the thin mats on the outside. But big lariat though, ducked under and caught with the STO takedown there. Demented now taking back control. Big overhand right blocked. Caleb with a big forearm shiver. Jumping knee shot sidestepped. Demented with the kick to the midsection. Back heel kick missed the midsection. The overhand right missed. The kick to the midsection now by Caleb James, but he's tossed into the ring by Demented now. Stomped down onto the back of Caleb as he was trying to get up onto his feet. Dumps him down again. Demented now burying that knee into the back for the bow and arrow stretch. Trying to loosen off the core. Work the back over. Demented now climbing the ropes, perched up high on the top turnbuckle, double stomp to the midsection of Caleb James, sorry. Helping him up onto the knee, got the arm, the running arm breaker. And again, Caleb helped up onto his feet, ducked under, Northern Lights suplex, holding on is Demented, bringing him up, twisting neck breaker. And Caleb smartly rolling underneath that bottom rope, giving himself just a little breathing room as he pulls himself up now. There's the big forearm to Demented, springing up on the ropes and delivering a drop kick right to the face of Demented. Demented now helped up, and there's the big knee lift from Demented, comes running in, Hurricane Runner takedown, trapping that head between the thighs and pounding on that forehead of Caleb James. It's not like you can miss it. Big right hand by Caleb, comes shooting in, fireman's carry takedown, over he goes. Helped up onto his feet now, Demented shoots in for the midsection, Caleb this time out the way, club and blow over the back of the arm. Snap jab there by Caleb James, ties him in for the side headlock. But Demented breaking free of the grip, Caleb now saying come on. Goes to grab a hold of Demented, fireman's carry takedown. Jumping knee shot, sidestep, but the back elbow connects. Kick to the midsection. Here it comes, the dirty double dipper. Rolls over, putting himself between the ropes and Caleb James, and there's the 2 count. Demented was eyeing up Caleb, but Caleb rolled away. Up on his feet now, tossing Demented into the corner. And here comes the creeping death. Rolled over. Caleb placed himself between the ropes. Here's the 1, the 2, and a kick out on 2. It's now all about who can hit their finishing maneuver first. We saw both men kick to the knee. Here we go, seek and destroy. Is Caleb James got the victory 2 and 3. Just like I said, it was all about who was going to hit their big move first. And Caleb James, the diamond in the rough, ever calm under pressure, picked out the spot, and Demented O'Connolly going down. So congratulations to Caleb James. Demented now with a record of 6 and 2. Whereas Caleb James now on 13.5 points with a record of 2 and 2, picking up those all important bonus points for the victory over a champion. Let's add that on there. There we go. Alpha was always going to have a victory here, no matter who picked up the victory. But Caleb James helping himself climb the ranks within touching distance of Matt Outlaw and Alex Wolf now as they move forward. Now we move on to let's see, where is it? We haven't got anything set up here, so we're going to have to go for it. Let's go. Up next now is a handicap match. This was supposed to be a tag team match between Intoxication and Holy Hell. Well, the two fiery heads, redheads of Gemma McAllister and Cougar Knight, laying waste to Angelina, having her examined by the doctors. Well, she's been taken off the active duty roster due to that attack and her examination. We're still not 100% clear on what's going on. The document has been sent to the night walkers. We will be finding out what's going on there, I'm sure. But with Angelina now removed, Ivy Pine wants revenge and said, well, I'm going to take on these two bitches on my own. So can the red-headed, poisonous Ivy Pine overcome the odds here as she steps up to Holy Hell? Holy Hell have had a tag match unsuccessful in their first outing as a tag team. Ivy Pine, well, let's take a look. In singles, she's currently 2-2. But coming down to the ring first, she stands in at 5 feet 3 inches, weighing in at 122 pounds. From Toronto, Ontario, Canada, she's the reigning women's KO champion. One half of the tag team known as Intoxication. She's poisonous Ivy Pine. So Ivy Pine, reigning women's KO champion, going on. Can she go against the odds here? No music or anything for these two just yet. But let's introduce them separately. She is the reigning women's champion of the SWA, standing in at 5 feet 8 inches tall, weighing in at 132 pounds. The hometown lass of Gemma McAllister. She's the one in the all blue, and her partner standing in at 6 feet tall, or 165 pounds, from Austin, Texas, USA. Cougar Knight, the tag team known as Holy Hell. Gemma McAllister and Ivy Pine start this match off. Champ on champ action here. Gemma, oh shit. Wait, whoa, 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 whoa. I think we may have had a slight issue here. Yes, we do. Let's just sort this shit out. That's all, folks. Anyway, here we go. Ivy Pine, Gemma McAllister. Ivy Pine straight in with the arm drag takedown. Now tossing Gemma McAllister by her hair across the ring. Leg hook by Ivy Pine is the one and only the one count. Gemma now with a gut shot, bringing her up, looking to choke out Ivy Pine early on, trying to wear her down. Big forearm to the face there. Ivy walked, no, the drop kick returned, and Gemma now having to roll to the outside to gather herself. Ivy Pine diving to the outside, overhand right, flying forearm, takes down Ivy Pine. And what I will say, if Ivy Pine manages to pick up the victory here over Holy Hell, not only will I give the win to the tag team, but I'll also give her some wins to the singles ranks. Because let's face it, she's representing intoxication in this match for her tag team partner. Not only that, she's going it alone. There's the brainbuster, that short brainbuster on the floor. And Gemma now showing that cocky swagger that her brother has. Doesn't do it as well. There's the snap suplex. Count of 9 on the outside. The overhit heel kick to the face of Gemma. Gemma over the overhead kick as Ivy Pine tried to lean in and grab a hold of her. Tossed down the side of the ring now. Count of 13. Gemma back into the ring. Nope. Goes back to the outside to join her. Overhand right blocked. Ivy Pine comes running in, grabs her by the wrist. Gemma breaks herself free. Kick to the midsection. Scooping her up. No, slipped out the back door. Kick to the back of the calf. Diving crossbody. Swing. And a miss there by Ivy Pine. Kick to the midsection. She blocks that overhand right. But Gemma McAllister coming back with a kick of her own. Scooping her up. But falling out the back door goes Ivy Pine. The drop kick to the knee. Sidestepped. And I'm going to catch a breath. Here we go from behind. German suplex. Gemma though holding on. Grabs a hold of that wrist. Big lariat there. Sending Ivy flying through the air. Kick to the midsection, elbow shot to the top of the knee. Into the knees, Cougar Knight. Cougar just watching on as her partner does the work on the outside. Wearing down Ivy Pine. Back on the outside. A 1 count again. Knife edge chop lighting up them the chest of Ivy Pine. Pulled in, drop toe hold, face first into the ring mats goes Gemma McAllister. Down the side of the ring, Ivy Pine now. Helped up onto her feet. Scooped up on the shoulders. Gut buster. Ivy Pine rarely been inside the ring for quite some time now. Looking to take things back now as she tosses Gemma McAllister, who's looking for the tag, and there it is. The hot tag made to the fresh Cougar Knight. But Ivy Pine welcomes her into the match. Jumping on her, now crushing her head against the canvas. Hooks the leg early on, trying to get that pinfall. Only a 1 count. Whipped into the corner we go. Ivy now quick to follow up. Nope, do-si-do around we go. Titty slap. Return fire. That is cross. Knife edge chops there. Diving cross body. Ivy Pine now bringing Cougar up. Big high kick. But Cougar quick to grab a hold and whip Ivy into a neutral corner here. Putting out hard Irish whip. No, up into the air. No, big knee shot into the breadbasket of Ivy Pine. Ivy thought she was leapfrogging her opponent there. But there's the big kick to the midsection. Ivy Pine catching the leg of Cougar Knight from the kick and over the top. Heel kick to the face. And only a 1 count again from the pin. Ivy still well and truly in this match, it seems. Bear hug slam though by Cougar Knight. Hooks the leg and down we go for the 1, the 2 and a kick out on 2. Cougar on her knees and Ivy Pine already up onto her feet. Takes a kick into the midsection. Cougar Knight brings her up, patella brainbuster. And again bringing Ivy up onto her feet now. Collar and elbow tight, pushed away she goes. Belly to belly suplex. Ivy Pine could be securing the victory here. Hooks the leg. There's the 1 and only a 1. Maybe Cougar just too fresh. There's the kick to the back of the calf. The overhand. Scooping her up onto the shoulders. Hot shot into the ropes. Helped up onto the feet now. Back elbow shot. Jumping right hand to the jaw. And Cougar now making the tag, and in comes Gemma McAllister. Gemma looking to take out Ivy Pine now. She's been worn down by both women of holy hell. Tossing her to the floor. Gemma helping Ivy up. Bringing her back into the ring now. Again helped up to her feet. Looking to choke her out, but Ivy Pine rolling through. Big kick down the spine, and Ivy taking back control. And she now grabs her by the head, snap suplex. Grabbed by the arm and the leg, dragged away from the ropes. Leg hook down for the one, and only a 1 count still. Gemma with a side headlock, shoots the legs from underneath her, raining down the hammer fist. But Ivy Pine getting a good cover up, blocking the impact from most of those shots. But there's a big stomp into the head. Ivy trying to get up off the ropes. Comes Gemma, knee lift into the neck breaker. Forearm across the face. Look at the disrespect in that pin, and only a 2 count. Stomp down right between the shoulder blades. Ivy rolling over. Gemma now. What's she doing here? Bringing her up there. Elevated inverted side slam. It looks like Gemma tagging in Cougar Knight. Holy hell, using these tags to their advantage here. Ivy Pine with no respite. Stomp down on her arm. Grab by the wrist now, but Ivy fighting back with a big forearm shot. Drop kick right on the money there to Cougar Knight's face. Cougar now trying to put herself up in the corner. Big stomp into the chest, running knee shot to follow up, and Ivy Pine staying on top of Cougar Knight now. Big running lariat. Pops up to her feet, gets caught with a second lariat. Now off their ropes with a side leg drop kick comes Ivy Pine, and now smashing that head of Cougar Knight on the canvas. The leg hooked him down for the pin. There's the one. That's only a 1 count still. Gemma looked like she was debating coming into the ring, but Cougar Knight managing to kick out. There's the belly suplex center of the ring. Ivy Pine, has she got the match won? There's the 1, the 2, and a kick out on 2. Again, Gemma climbed through the ropes, looking like she was going to break things up. There's the kick, caught, swept from underneath. And now Cougar trying to make it to the corner, but Ivy Pine staying on her. Discus forearm blocked there by Cougar Knight. Whipped into the corner of holy hell. Do-si-do, around we go. The referee taken out by Cougar Knight. She was tossed into the corner. Ivy now scooping her up off from the top turnbuckle. Spreading them legs. Big right. Oh, bitch slapped the fuck out of Cougar Knight. Now climbing up. What are we looking for? The Spanish fly. The old Venus flytrap there. God damn. Leg hook down. Down for the 1, the 2, and again Cougar Knight kicking out on 2. Ivy Pine now hitting her with 3 heavy impacts, and there's the discus forearm for good measure. Ivy Pine telling her Cougar Knight to get the fuck up. Couldn't wait any longer. Big spine buster there, and now Ivy Pine turning her back at the wrong moment, and the tag made into Gemma McAllister. Gemma comes flying in with a forearm. Sidestep by Ivy Pine, but catches her with that big right hand. Now rolling her up. Side winder, a neck breaker. Brought up onto the feet again. The super kick blocked by Ivy Pine. Elbow shot across the top of the knee. Gemma though catching that kick to the midsection. The elbow shot. And now the wolf kiss DDT. Dragging her away from the ropes. Forearm across the face of Ivy Pine is the 1, the 2, and only a 2 count. Up on the feet again, Ivy Pine caught by Gemma McAllister. John Bull DDT shown to her by her daddy. Pulled away from the ropes, and there's that forearm across the face. The 2 and the 3. Holy hell with the victory. But Ivy Pine not making it easy for her. Here you see the replay. Ivy Pine, I'm afraid we're going to lose some points singularly. 25.5 points. Update everything while I remember. 73 points now for Gemma McAllister. We'll class that as a tag win. But there is your winners of this match. Gemma McAllister and Cougar Knight. Holy hell. Two and three in singles competition. And now let's go over to the tag team ranks and add that victory over there. 4 points now for the tag team of Holy Hell. What the fuck? That ain't supposed to happen. But Cougar Knight seems to be making her way out of the ring. But still inside the ring now is Gemma McAllister and Ivy Pine. What's going on here? Ivy Pine was about to roll out and head to the back, but it seems like Gemma McAllister had other ideas. Looks like Gemma wants to claim the Women's KO Championship. It's going to be on the line here. Gemma McAllister wants that Women's KO Championship, sees an opportunity for Ivy Pine taking a pounding there in this match. Come on, ladies. What the hell's the ref doing? Get this match underway. What we think of it, Gemma McAllister has a 10-8 victory record in women's KO matches. What the hell? What? We don't need no perfect announcer. Get him out the damn ring. We don't need their music. We don't need nothing. Let's get this fucking fight on already. Here we go. Ivy Pine managing to blow a kiss to somebody in the crowd. Wee Jimmy ringing the bell and it's official. The women's KO match is underway. Crucifix takedown, stiff kick down the spine of Gemma McAllister there. Ivy now coming in, looking for that snap suplex. Up on the feet though is Gemma. Big overhand right. Scooping up Ivy Pine now. Blow her back, smash into the top turnbuckle, tossed across the ring. Climb into the top rope, knee drop right across the forehead. And again, looks like Gemma wants to go up to the middle rope. And again, another knee drop into the forehead of Ivy Pine. Going to the well maybe one too many times, a third in a row. Dropping that knee to the skull. Really targeting the head of Ivy Pine. 4 headshots now by Gemma McAllister. Stomp on the chest, rolling Ivy Pine up. Now the boots laid into the face and the big boot into the chops. Bringing her up onto her feet now, scooping her up on the shoulders. Gut buster. Helped up onto the feet again. There's the backbreaker. Ivy pulling herself up on the ropes. The Irish whip across the ring. Big knee lift. Holding on to that wrist. Taking her across again. Another big knee lift. And into the Russian leg sweep. Stomp down into the chest. Working the head over again with those boots. Lacing up the chops. Collar and elbow tie up. Pushed back goes Gemma McAllister. Scooped up. Backbreaker. Rolling to the floor goes Gemma McAllister. Nowhere safe in this match. No holds barred. Anything goes. Ivy Pine caught and there's a backbreaker as she was trying to get the crowd behind her. Gemma now tosses Ivy Pine into the steel steps midsection, bouncing off the steel. Helped up to her feet now. And there's Ivy tossing Gemma now into the steel steps. Into the ring goes Gemma McAllister, face down, ass up. Ivy Pine again trying to get this crowd behind her. Like she really gives a fuck. Helped up onto the feet. Big lariat. A second lariat takes Gemma off her feet. Side leg drop kick. And Gemma now laid out on her back. Could be in trouble here. Nope, fireman's carry takedown there by Gemma McAllister. Saw Ivy Pine lining her up. And there's the kiss DDT by Gemma McAllister. Gemma now bringing Ivy Pine up again. The kick to the midsection on her back and the boot across the chops. Club and blow over the back again. Ivy Pine being set up. We just saw her be put away with this. The John Bull DDT. And it's all over. There shouldn't have been any surprise in that considering the victory but Gemma McAllister and Cougar Knight just secured a minute ago. But there you have it, confirmed. Ivy Pine now dropping down to 20.5 points thanks to that loss. And a women's KO record of 2-4. There's Gemma McAllister, a double champion, but for how long for? She's the women's KO and the SWA women's champ. But let's move along to our next match up. The next scheduled match is a one-on-one match in the super heavyweight division. James Harris going up against come on, where are you? There you are. One-on-one contest in the super heavyweight division. James Harris on the left, D-Train on the right. This is a story as old as time itself. It's Eternity versus Ruthless. But this guy, the next generation of Eternity, being trained by one Mordrin Nightwalker. D-Train, the veteran of Ruthless Incorporated. Question is, Will youth trump experience? Will eternity conquer ruthless, or will the experience of ruthless trump the youth of eternity? Has Mordred Nightwalker trained this boy ready for the war that's always been ahead between these two teams? Let's just take a look at their records at the moment. James Harris has a record of 1-1, whereas D-Train is 2-2. So D-Train has had more action in singles competition than James Harris. But let's get down to the ring now. This match is a one-on-one contest in the super heavyweight division and is scheduled for one fall. We're a bit slow, Glasgow. Standing in at 6 feet 10, weighing in at 328 pounds, from Norfolk, Virginia, USA, the member of Eternity, and one half of the tag team Next Generation. He is James Harris. And here we go. His opponent, standing in at 6 feet 10 inches, weighing in at 364 pounds. He's one half of the SWA Tag Team Champions, hailing from Fort Worth, Texas, USA. He's the Maverick Championship Wrestling, thong wearing, chicken dancing, chugga chugga choo choo D-Train. Youth versus experience, ruthless versus eternity. All important ranking points always on the line as they try and chase Ryan Matthews of Alpha. D-Train currently holding on to that second spot. A victory here for James Harris would move him in touching distance of D-Train. There's a side headlock kick to the knee. D-Train dropping down now. Over the top with a neck breaker. This big man can move. 6'10", and he's flying his body around here. Face down into the canvas. D-Train helped up to his feet. Kick to the midsection. And then again the knee shot into the skull of the D-Train. D-Train's forehead should be pretty thick though, from where he's been driving the spike home for many a year. There's the German suplex. Still holding on. A second German suplex. D-Train being ragdolled early on by the younger opponent here. But there's the experience rolling out underneath the bottom rope, getting some breathing room. James Harris taking a big forearm to the face. D-Train now in through the ropes. Big overhand right, gut shot, grabs a hold of Harris, brings him up, backdrop suplex. Dropping him right on that pretty little ponytail of his. Now the head being bounced off the canvas. Stomped down into the midsection. Harris up onto his feet. Tries to fake out that back elbow shot. D-Train saw it coming and tosses him into the corner now. Around we go. James Harris now has him against the ropes. The Irish whip, looking to pounce, sending D-Train flying there. D-Train on his knees, brought up onto his feet, ducked under. Northern Lights suplex with the hammerlock locked in. All the way over. Twisting neck breaker, and like I said, this big man can move. Very light on his feet for a man so tall and so heavy. There's the big right hand to the jaw. Jumping knee shot. Stomping down into the midsection and again working him over. Helped up to the feet. Gut shot missed there by D-Train. Big forearm doesn't know by James Harrison. There's that knee again driven into the skull. Helped up. Back elbow shot this time connects. Taking D-Train off his feet. Helped up again. James Harris. Collar and elbow tie up. Forced back by the D-Train. Grabbing him up and tossing him into the steel steps now. Count of 8. D-Train's the mid kick caught. James Harris bringing him up and drops him down with that power bomb. Helped up to the feet now. Tossed into the steel steps. The count still going on. Count of 11 now. We're just over halfway. D-Train tossing James Harris down the side of the ring. Helping him up onto his feet now. James Harris now tossing D-Train down the side of the ring. Count of 14. James thinks about getting inside, but then sees his opponent rocking around and decides to lay their boots in. Count of 16. James Harris still locking the arm up now. Wasting time. Oh dear. Is the youth not listening to the ref? Double knees into the lower back. Oh dear. Where's he going? Where's he going? D-Train just making it into the ring in time. And it looks like James Harris taking the easy route out. Picking up the victory by count out. A win's a win no matter how it's scored. And it seems just like the music says, he's a man with a plan. 2-1 now the record. And D-Train dropping down to 2-3. Like I said, that takes James Harris within touching distance of the D-Train. But what an anticlimax. Ruthless versus Eternity there. Expecting more of a battle, but James Harris taking the count out victory. A win's a win. But now we're going to move on to a singles title belt. The rematch. Let's get it underway, come on. But here we have it. Jacob Helms versus Leo Punk. The CAW going head to head again for the second week in a row. Can Jacob Helms claim back the championship that he so willingly gave his partner a shot at? Or will Leo Punk show why he truly deserves to be King of the North and shut down his partner here? Question is, if Jacob Helms manages to take back the belt, do we then see a best of 3? Will these two go head to head again for a final decider on who is the King of the North between the two, or will they go their separate ways and challenge someone new? Time shall tell. But if we're going to take a look at things here, well, we better look at their rankings and how they break down. Leo Punk currently with a record of 3-2. His tag partner Jacob Helms, the challenger, also with a record of 3-2. But Jacob Helms just a little bit better off by 1 point in the ranks. But they're closing in on Eddie Brooks, who sits top of the table here. But here we go. The following match is scheduled for one fall. And is for the King of the North Championship. Introducing first, we have the challenger. He stands in at 6 feet tall, weighing in at 195 pounds. From Phoenix, Arizona, USA, is the young gun, Jacob Helms. Crowd seem to be giving Jacob Helms a few cheers here. Question is, are they so welcoming for the reigning champ and the King of the North? Because here he comes. Standing in at 6 feet 2 inches tall, weighing in at 215 pounds, from San Antonio, Texas, USA, he is your reigning King of the North champion, Leo Punk. This is match 6 of 8. Still to come, the singles match between Sweets Tea and Switchblade Rage. And then our main event ending on a trios division match between the hometown boys of the Covenanters, the Covenant, whatever you want to call them, looking for Scottish independence. And they'll be going head to head against the boys of the Forge, your reigning trios champions, the undefeated trio. But here we have the King of the North Championship on the line. Leo Punk certainly taking his time making his entrance here. There it is, King of the North Championship. Young gun Jacob Helms, the challenger. This belt defended every week. The champion, Leo Punk. Like I said, will these two go a best of 3, or will Leo Punk put the nail in the coffin on his tag partner Jacob Helms? Wee Jimmy showing that belt, and here we go. Raised high above his head. Looks like Jimmy's been in the gym there. A couple of 6 swans in there. Somebody call that man a vet. Ring that bell, and here we go. Straight out collar and elbow tie up. Side headlock apply, but Jacob Helms shoots him into the ropes. Across the ring we go. Drop kick sidestep though by Leo Punk. Helped up onto the feet, kick to the knee, kick to the jaw, and Jacob on his back already, and Leo Punk straight in with the mount, raining down those hammer fists. Now grabbing a hold of the head and putting the elbows to their face. I can't say I blame him, Gemma. Helped up onto the feet, kick to the midsection, dragon screw takedown by Jacob Helms. Brought up to the one knee goes Leo Punk, rolling out the way of that chop. There's a kick to the midsection. Big scooping suplex there, taking Jacob over. Big palm strike missing though by Leo. Wrenching the arm but rolling through. Drop toe hold though by Jacob Helms. Irish whip into the corner we go. Face down into the turnbuckle, but there's Leo lighting him up with the chops and the punches to the jaw. Off the ropes. Big knee shot. Jacob laid out on his back, and there's Leo going for the pin already, and not even a 1 count. Overhand right blocked. Into the ropes goes Jacob Helms. Back elbow shot by Leo Punk. Now with the mountain raining down those hammer fists to the head. Elbow shots right between the eyes, and then the hammer fists again. Drop kick on the button. Stomp into the chest, and Leo Punk, the champ, on his back now. Jacob Helms dragging him away from the ropes, but Leo Punk rolling out of the way and up on his feet. Collar and elbow tight, but push back goes Leo Punk. Big knee lift. Working him over, running Meteora there, and taking the time to sit on his ass. Standing moonsault. The young gun letting it all fly now. There's a stiff kick down the spine. Tiger suplex. Oh, sorry, no, that was a snapdragon. My apologies. Brought up onto the feet. Paintbrushing him there. Big knee lift underneath the jaw and helping Leo Punk back up onto his feet. The Canadian Destroyer dropping him on his skull, and look, Leo Punk desperate to get up to his feet. Pulling himself up on the ropes, but Jacob Helms giving him not a moment's rest. Slides through the legs. Hurricane Runner takedown. Over we go, now helping him up onto his feet again. Ducks under the Pele kick, catching Leo Punk, and looks like he was a little bit dazed from that. Helped up onto his feet, knee lift. Here we go again, those combinations. They're running Meteora. Is that enough for the victory here? Standing moonsault again. Following up that flurry. Helping him up. Twisting through into the neck breaker. Helped up onto the feet once again. Overhand right blocked. Big forearm rocking the jaw. Bicycle kick there by Leo Punk, taking Jacob Helms down. Helping him up onto his feet again. Tying him up. Patella brainbuster. Could that be enough to put the lights out? No, Leo Punk not convinced. Goes for the kick, but the leg caught. Big lariat takes him down, and look. Jacob Helms taking the time to watch his partner try and get up. Follows in, kick to the midsection. Tying him up. A brain buster of his own. This one though, driving the skull into the canvas. Is the 1, the 2, and a kick out on 2. Jacob Helms laying in wait. Guns or pistols cocked. Ready and loaded. Fisherman, Mission Nuku driver. Down for the 1, the 2. And a kick out just in time by Leo Punk. Jacob now going to the top though. Leo Punk laid out on his back through the air. 5-star frog splash. Eddie Guerrero, eat your heart out. Jacob Helms is coming for that frog splash. And there's another. We've gone 2. That's 5 stars, 10 stars. Corkscrew, a moonsault there. Swing and a miss. There's a forearm though by Jacob Helms. Irish whip into the corner goes Leo Punk. Jacob now, nope, do-si-do, around we go. Grabs the leg, swings him round. Club and blow over the chest. And again, driving this time into the canvas. Leg hooked, down for the pin for the 1, the 2, and a kick out on 2. Trying to get up onto his feet. Kick to the knee, oh no, into the midsection, off the ropes. Knee shot to the back of the skull. And that could be all she wrote for Jacob Helms. But Leo Punk seems to be giving him a break here. Stomped down into the booty as he was trying to get up onto his feet. Kicked it over, leg caught. Jacob with a dragon screw takedown. And now it's Jacob's turn to take back control maybe. There's the gut shot. But there's a big forearm shiver. Rocking the jaw of Jacob Helms up against the ropes. Sets him up the rope, assisted power bomb. A leg hook down for the 1, the 2, and a kick out on 2. Stiff kick into the chest, Nova, leg caught. Jacob now with a dragon screw takedown of his own. Looking to help his opponent up here. Fireman's carry takedown though by Leo Punk. The champ holding on still. bringing Jacob Helms now up onto his feet, scoops him up on the shoulders. The Samoan driver. Leg hooked, counted out. There's the 1, the 2, and the 3. And Leo Punk puts away his tag partner for the 2nd week running. So that now means that Leo Punk holds onto that belt, and Jacob Helms has to wait until he drops it before he can be challenged into another match. So Jacob Helms dropping 2 points there onto 23 now, or 23 and a half should I say, now with a record of 3-3. And a record of 1-1 in title challenges. Leo Punk now jumping up onto 34 points and leapfrogging himself up into the top position with a singles record of 4-2. That being his first successful title defense. So congratulations to Leo Punk. Well, it wouldn't be without another Iron Skull challenge going down, and Bastich obviously celebrating his victory off to the bar. As always, you'll find that pisshead in the bar with a beer in his hand, and well, the Iron Skull champion celebrating it and only being interrupted by one Aiden Nightwalker. I said Bastich currently sits on 103 points in the ranks of UKWF's Three Lions Wrestling Show. Aiden Nightwalker currently sitting in 2nd place. Aiden, even with a victory here, would not leapfrog his opponent. He would still sit in 2nd place. But Bastich would drop down below that 100 mark again. There's the sling blade by Aiden Nightwalker straight out the gate. Straight into choking him out. Bastich kick to the midsection on Aiden. Ties him up, rolling through into the power bomb. Helped up onto the feet. Swinging through into that neck breaker. Helped up again onto his feet is Aiden Nightwalker. Bastich now they'll wind up the throw, and into that dark dingy corner we go. The keytar in his hand, and there's a shot into the head. And again another shot right across that dome of Aiden Nightwalker. 4 shots in a row. Line them up, throw them back. 1 tequila, 2 tequila, 3 tequila, floor. There's a swinging through into the neck breaker. Bastich now looking to grab a hold of Aiden, but Aiden fighting out the corner. Coming in, the sling blade again by Aiden Nightwalker. Going for that chokehold again, trying to starve the brain of oxygen of the Bastich. Helping him up onto his feet. There's the back elbow shot by Bastich. Kick to the shins and over, leg caught. Aiden ducks under, kick to the back of the skull. Back elbow shot by Bastich. Again the leg caught as he tries to kick Aiden Nightwalker, and again ducking under the boot into the back of the skull. Helped up onto his feet now. The wind up, the throw, and out onto the dance floor goes Bastich. Aiden Nightwalker though looking gassed. What is wrong with these youngsters of eternity? Deep breaths early on. Tosses the chair. Bastich roundhouse kick into the chair. Aiden Nightwalker kissed the steel. Now being helped up to his feet by the Bastich. Aiden though breaking free. Back elbow shot of his own. Jumping knee shot, swing and a miss. Bastich running in with a lariat and missing, but doesn't miss with the back elbow shot. Kick to the midsection. Bear like paw. Cravat cutter catches Bastich. Helped up onto his feet again goes Bastage. The wind up, the throw, and over to the cordoned off area goes Bastage now. What's Aiden looking for? Steel chair in hand. Bastage laying face down, ass up on all fours. Aiden Nightwalker straight in with the steel chair, and Bastage now stealing the chair away from him. Over towards the jukebox we go. The wind up, the throne. Well, Bastage taking things over towards the disco. That novelty boombox sledgehammer in the hands of the Bastage. Aiden Nightwalker starting to stir, and Bastage now with a shot across the back and again into the lower spine. Aiden Nightwalker up on his feet. Bastage, oh, gut shot. Aiden up on his feet again. Bastage now taking a gut shot of his own by Aiden. Blocks that back elbow shot. Bastage now has him up on the shoulders. Aiden Nightwalker with the elbow shots, fighting his way free though. Jump and stomp those double boots. Aiden Nightwalker getting up 7 feet plus there from a standard position, putting those boots into the chest. And they're looking to put the lights out, but the Bastage not gone out yet. The lights are on and somebody is still home in the Bastage. There's the kick into the midsection. The wind up, the throw, and over into the bar area goes Aiden Nightwalker. Bastage now bringing Aiden up onto his feet, ducking under Cobra clutch, Uranagi, and lights out. You saw the head hit the bottom of that stool as he was driven down, and that was enough for the Bastage to keep a hold of the Iron Skull Championship. So next up, singles action in the women's division. Sweets Tea going up against Switchblade Rage. Caught it this time. There we go. Bastage now on 108 points. And a record of 13-9 in the Iron Skull. Aiden Nightwalker now 16-6. Dropping down to 84 points. So Bastage opening up a gap between him and Aiden Nightwalker. But let's bring on the next match, which is Switchblade Rage versus Sweets Tea. Both these women coming off a defeat in their last singles competition. So you know they'll be giving it their all to come out swinging and looking to take a victory here. All looking to tighten up the gap on their rankings points here. A long way to go before they catch up with Angelina Nightwalker, and well, currently, let's take a look at their standings. Sweets Tea with a record of 1-3. Switchblade Rage with a record of 3-2. Sweets Tea down on 8.5 points, but Switchblade Rage on 15.5. Half the points she needs to get into third position. But let's get this underway. Coming down to the ring first, a member of Ruthless Incorporated. She stands in at 5 feet 3 inches, weighing in at 147 pounds. From Silby, Texas, USA, she is Sweets Tea and more. And there you see her riding down to the ring on the bike belonging to one D-Train Moore. Tell you what, it's got to be hell under comfy riding down to the ring in just a pair of panties and some chaps. I know what leather does when you sit on it. and you got a little bit of heat going on. Imagine peeling yourself off between. Oof. Oh. Sweets Tea now down to the ring and making her way in. Here we go. Ruthless's own Sweets Tea Moore. Here she is trying to loosen up. But coming down to the ring now, her opponent. Standing in at 5 feet 5 inches, all weighing in at 130 pounds, hailing from Sioux Falls, South Dakota, USA. She is the Switchblade Rage. I would not fuck with that bitch. Brandon Asher, a braver man than I. And so's our cameraman apparently. Getting in nice and close there on Switchblade Rage. I'm sure Brandon Ace might be looking to have words with Jimmy in the truck on that, because no doubt he was the one that ordered it. But here we go. A different weed, Jimmy. Our referee, ring the bell, and here we go. Collar and elbow tie up Sweets Tea, forcing Switchblade back into the corner here. Big right hand right into the jaw. Switchblade now, collar and elbow tie up again. Tying her up from behind, wrestling takedown into the side headlock. Right hand to the skull. Scooped up on the shoulders now. Knee shot into the chest. And German suplex. A small applause there for that. Flatliner by Switchblade. Dragging Sweets Tea away from the ropes, going for a pin early on here. Hooks the leg, but not even a 1 count. Kick to the midsection block. Over the top of that judo-like throw there by Sweets Tea. Bringing Switchblade up onto her feet now. There's a big knee lift. No, Switchblade fighting her way through with a back elbow shot. Sweets Tea though sidestepping now into the German suplex. Switchblade helped up onto her feet again, grabbing by the arm, but there's the big forearm by Rage there, fighting her way free. The arm caught now, looking to pop it out of its socket is Sweets Tea there. Little tongue-tied on the names. Trying to pull herself up on the outside. Sweets Tea now snaps her over the top of the ropes, and there's a stiff kick down the spine to follow up. Helping Switchblade up onto her feet, kick to the mid over, leg caught. Switchblade now with the big spine buster. Helping her up onto one knee, building up a head of steam off the ropes. Sliding flatliner there. Now the leg hook down onto the pin for the one and only 1 count. Sweets now blocks, big right hand to the jaw, comes running in, shoots the legs from underneath Switchblade and rains down those hammer fists. Rolling over, and Switchblade now trying to crawl for the ropes, but Sweets Tea straight on her case. Stomp down into the back, sitting Rage up, hammer locks the arm, and now what's she looking for? Wrenching her over here. Arm held in place, looking to break that forearm. There's a stomp across the back of the head again. And again, going after the arm. Now, elbow shots. Hurricane Runner, taking Switchblade over again. And there's Switchblade rolling out the ropes for a second time during this match. Sweets Tea taking a big forearm to the face this time, though. Springboard, lariat swing and a miss there. Big knee lift into the side of the head of Switchblade Rage. The big Sparta-like kick to the midsection, and now the spine with a shot from Sweets T. Big left hand. Who did? Who did it, Brandon Ace? You tell me and I'll fire him for it. Brought up onto the feet now. Knife edge chop. Caught. No. Russian leg sweep there by Sweets T. Switchblade could be in trouble here. It's been a while since she's got any true offense off. Up on the shoulders for that swinging Samoan drop. A leg hook down for the pin. We Jimmy count it out. There's the 1, the 2, and a kick out on 2. Sweets T not finished though. Rage slow to get up. Sweets has her lined up looking for the Sweetie drop, but there's the power bomb counter by Rage. Rage now looking the Blade Runner. A leg hook down for the 1, 2, and 3. Just like that, Switchblade Rage with the counter and the victory. Let's take a look at the highlights here. Switchblade Rage, the victor, now up on 20.5 points and a record of 4-2. Sweets T dropping down to 7.5 points and a record of 1-4. But here she is, your winner of this match, Switchblade Rage. Like I said, Brandon Ace, don't you ever mess up with this woman. She finds out you're cheating, she finds out you've looked at another woman or anything like that, I get the impression you'll wake up with your dick in your mouth and you ain't that flexible, if you get what I mean. Okay, that's not Brandon Ace laughing, and that sure as hell shouldn't be her. Okay then. Right. I'm not creeped out at all, and I'm not going to yeah. Okay, well, that leaves us with just one match left. A trios division match between the Covenanters sorry, no entrances because we ain't risking it. We've got all the way to the main event without an issue. Let's get down to it. It's trios division action now, the main event of the night. But here we have the home nation boys of the Covenanters. Declan Shaw in the middle, Kyron McAllister to the left and Connor Stewart to the right. So far the champs on the right of your screen there, Andre and Marcus Steele, as well Andre and Derek Steele, and then Marcus Sharp have been undefeated, a perfect 5-0 record. Can these three hometown boys, these three red-headed Scotsmen, take down this undefeated trio at the Forge? Or are they just going to tap it in all the way to victory and be left in the ashes? Let's take a look here at the trio's records. As we already know, a perfect 5-0 record for our tag team or trios champions, the Forge. The Covenanters currently sit on a 2-2 record. But a victory would see them sit in second place. So here we have Declan versus Andre to start us off. Collar and elbow tie up, and Andre forcing him all the way back into his own corner. We're generally going to get involved here. We're going to get a clean break between these two. Yes, we are. Overhand right. Step up Insaguri there, taken down. There's a STO takedown. Now bringing him back up to his feet. Kick to the midsection, leg caught. Big lariat there, taking Andre off his feet. Tagging in Kyron already is Declan Shaw. Andre leant up against the ropes. Irish whip across the ring. We go, big knee lift. And again, over the ropes, a big knee lift again. Walking away, a Russian leg sweep. And he certainly ain't Russian, because I know his mama very well. Grabbed by the scruff of the neck and brought over. No, changes his mind. Kyron in two minds on what he wants to do there. As Andre now escapes with the elbow shots to the midsection. Irish whip into the corner, bouncing hard out of the turnbuckles, scooped up on the shoulders, dumped down in the bow and arrow stretch. Locked in on Kyron. Kyron though rolling away quickly, comes in, collar and elbow tie up, grabbing a hold of the wrist. Rolling him round into the hammerlock. Reverse though into a hammerlock of his own, wrenching on the arm is Andre Steele, pushing Kyron away. There we go again, quickly tied up and whipped into the corner goes Andre. The neutral corner now with a boot caught as it came in looking for the midsection. Ducked under though, Kyron now chopping away at those thick legs of Andre Steele. All whipped into the rope and over the top rope goes Kyron, landing on his feet though. Big forearm, climbing up the ropes, comes Andre, bringing him up, suplex in from the middle rope. And there's the stomp down into the chest. Andre now going for an early pin, down for the one and only one count. Inverted, elevated side slam there by Andre Steele. Andre now taking the moment to make the tag, and he's bringing in Marcus Sharp, the anomaly. Marcus Sharp, there's the jawbreaker by Kyron though. Running bulldog, taking down Marcus. Helped up onto his feet now. Scooped up on the shoulders of Kyron, gut buster. Looking to make the tag, and in comes the beast of Glasgow. It's Connor Stewart. Connor grabbed by the skull. That big bull domer here is being led over towards the ropes, but there's those elbow shots, breaking himself free. Scooped up. And fall away, slam, driving Marcus into the canvas, right in the corner of the Covenanters. There's the boot, crushing down in the midsection, driving the wind out of those lungs of Marcus Sharp. Now he's being grabbed up by the scruff on the neck and tossed into the corner now. Dos-Cedar, around we go, and well, Kyron tags himself back into this match. Marcus though tying him up from behind, tiger suplex. Looking to make the tag, and in comes Derek Steele now. Derek between the ropes, kicked to the mid. No, caught quickly by Kyron. Shoots for the overhand right, scooped over his shoulder and dumped down. There's Derek. Derek grabbed by the scruff of the neck, led over towards the corner, face first into the turnbuckle. Declan Shaw tagged into the match. What have we got going on here? Whipped out into the big boot of Declan. Dragging him away from the ropes, leg hook down for the pin. There's no, not even our one count. Trapped between the thighs now. The elbow shots raining down into that head of Derek Steele. Derek brought up onto his feet, scooped up on the shoulders, driven down with a Michinoku driver. Rolling away, step up in Seguri there by Declan, cuts him off his feet, and Declan makes it back into his corner for a tag. Derek now trying to get up to his feet. Andre trying to rally Derek. There's the back elbow shot. grabbing Connor Stewart by the scruff of the neck and leading him into the corner. Face first into the turnbuckle we go, and Connor straight out. Big knee lift, and there's the boots into the chest. The Beast all fired up, pounding on that barrel chest of his, working over the midsection. Connor Stewart, in his spare time, apparently likes to compete in the Highland Games, and well, I wouldn't argue with him if he's tossing a hammer. He could probably toss some of these men like a fucking caber. Overhand right by Derek. There's the Russian leg sweep. Now looking to stretch out the big abdominal muscles of Connor Stewart, but there's that rope break. Too close to the ropes. Well spotted there by wee Jimmy. The big bail toss. Tossing Derek across the ring now. There's the guts, a headshot. Club and blow over the back. And again, driving Derek. Double axe handle. Derek still trying to get up, but another double axe handle drives him into the canvas, and tagged back into the match is Declan Shaw. Andre still tagged in by Derek. Scooping him up now, bringing him over towards the corner. Hot shot, the snake eyes in the corner. Up on his feet now, kick to the midsection. Pump, handle. Suplex, driving him face first into the canvas. Andre again, now whipping Declan into the corner of the forge. Big boot though by Declan, fights his way free. Tying up Andre, and German suplex into his own corner. What's Declan looking for now? Helping Andre up onto his feet. Overhand right blocked. Big forearm by Andre. Bicycle kick to the jaw, taking Declan off his feet. Tagging in Marcus Sharp, and there you see Declan desperate to get to his corner here, and tags in Kyron McAllister. Flying forearm taking Marcus off his feet. Declan backing away, grabbed by the wrist. But there's a big forearm again, dropping Marcus, snapmares him over. Elbow shot into the top of the dome. Kyron now trying to loosen off that shoulder. Gut shot, no, but dodged out of the way. They're running Larry into the corner. Declan up on his feet quickly, missing with that right hand. Through the ropes goes Marcus. Andre dropping out of the way. Hangman looking at the crowd. DDT. Took his time with it there. Now admiring the cheers. The home nation boy, Kyron McAllister, bringing Marcus up onto his feet. There's the kick into the midsection. Big running boot. Leg caught, dragon screw takedown. Held up onto his feet now. Fireman's carry takedown, over we go. How you doing, Rob? Brought up. Marcus looking to finish things. There's the power bomb. Bringing Kyron up again for a second. Powering through into a third power bomb. Now hooking the leg for the pin. There's the one, the two, and the kick out by Kyron on two. Declan was no way going to make it to break the count. It was all on Kyron's shoulders to kick out there. There's the Irish whip into the corner of the coven. Scooped up on the top turnbuckle. Spreading them legs. Kyron out with a big bitch slap across the chops. What's he looking for here? Kyron post up on that top rope. Avalanche Spanish fly. Down come both men, crash into the canvas. The back of Marcus Sharp hurting. The big belly flop there by Kyron. There's the forearm across the face. There's the one, the two, and the kick out by Marcus on two. Almost a victory there for the Covenanters, and a big scalp it would have been. Dropping the knee to the back of the skull, and Marcus Sharp now helping him up onto his feet. Irish, oh no, the arm drag takedown there by Marcus. Scooping Kyron up, but Kyron through the back door, kick to the back of the calf. Shoots in for the midsection, but Marcus Sharp with the back elbow shots, breaking himself free. Looking for the cut, no, pushed away by Kyron. Irish whip into the corner of the forge. Big boot though by Kyron, breaks himself free. Spinning Marcus Sharp around, whips him into that neutral corner. Big boot by Marcus. Overhand right, no, back elbow shot right between the... Oh, super kick to follow up that back elbow shot. But look at that, Marcus up. Knife edge chop catches him. But there's the gut shot by Marcus, again breaking himself free. Sidestep the kick to the calf. The drop kick on that money, and Marcus is on his back again. Now trying to crawl for the ropes, but Kyron straight back on him, bringing him up. Drop kick this time, pushed to one side by Marcus. Has him up, grabs him by the throat, looking for the chokeslam. Flatliner counter by Kyron McAllister. Kyron now tying up the legs, rolling him through. Marcus close to the ropes. Andre still, you see him through the ropes there to save his partner with the stomp on Kyron. The tag being called for in the corner of the Covenanters. Marcus Sharp still laid out on his back. Kyron ignoring his partners there, looking to crawl for the ropes. Hooks the leg instead. There's the 1, the 2, and Marcus with the save, kicking out on 2. Helped up onto his feet by Kyron. Drop kick again, sidestep this time by Marcus Sharp. Helps him up to his feet. The lariat ducked under, and there's the return by Kyron, and Kyron decided that it's time to make the tag. And so does Marcus, and in comes Derek and Connor. That leg drop over the back of the head. Connor rolling up onto his feet though, looking for a headbutt, but holy shit, he just headbutted the super kick. Now the knee dropped right across the arm of Connor Stewart. Big stomp again. Connor trying to get up, but Derek traps the arm now. A stomp to the back of the arm again, really going after the arms of Connor Stewart. Bringing him up, no, Connor slips out the back door into the neck breaker of his own. That's a lot of weight for Derek to try and get up. Connor now. Well, no, Derek escapes. There's the knee lift. Kick to the midsection, elbow shot. Chops the knee down onto his knees, and the knee shot into the temple of Connor Stewart. Now the big man being helped up again, the overhand right. Russian leg sweep, centre of the ring. Now stretching out those abdominal muscles, but there you see Connor Stewart powering through straight away. And the right hand's in, or the left hand's into the skull of Derek. Scooped up. Spin out, Uranagi slam, just spiking Derek down into the canvas. There's the 1, the 2, and the kick out by Derek on 2. Irish whip into the ropes, goes Connor. Deep arm drag there by Derek. Derek putting himself between Connor and his corner, stopping him from making the tag. The boot caught to the midsection, the big club and lariat taking Derek off his feet though. Big frying pan chop, dodged out of the way. Looking for the corkscrew uppercut was Derek, but he got met with a club and blow there by Connor Stewart, who now looks to lead him over towards the ropes, but Derek breaking free with the elbow shots to the midsection. Kick to the dick, setting him up now. What's he looking for here? Up on the shoulders. Shoulder breaker there. Still continuing to go after the arms of Connor Stewart. Scoops him up on the shoulders again. Pop up, cutter. Dragged away from the ropes. The leg hooked. Wee Jimmy down for the 1, the 2, and the Forge remain undefeated. And the Coven fall short. So the Forge are with another victory to their name. 52.5 points and a 6-0 record in trios division action. The Covenanters dropping down to 10.5 points. So there you have it, the Forge remain undefeated, perched high above the trios division. The Covenanters go with their tails between their legs. But that is all we have time for on the SWA. There'll be a small intermission, and then we'll be back with Free Lions Wrestling, brought to you by the UKWF Ulmarwolf channel here. But as always, stay safe, be good, and if you can't be good, just don't get caught being bad, or have one hell of a good lawyer. Don't forget, happy Father's Day to one and all, no matter what your position as a parent. Take it easy, people. I'm out of here.